I hope my screen is visible to all.
Yes, it is visible. You can start now.
Okay, today my topic is the Midnight Children similar with an Umbrella Academy? An Umbrella Academy is the series of Netflix, uh, which is very popular on the days. An Umbrella Academy is based on the comic published by Dark Horse and created and written by Gerald Way. The story is about a group of 7 children with special abilities adopted and raised by the eccentric billionaire Sir Reginald Hargreaves. In the age of superheroes, movies, and TV series where all common tropes are well known, this series is as a breath of fresh air. The men trained them to be superheroes during their childhood, and in their adolescence, they found crime as a team. After 12 years of being separated, the whole family has reunited again due to Hargreaves' death. It was taken by a review, Watch TV Abroad blog. And after it, the question raised that is an Umbrella Academy based on Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie? A few people comparing Netflix, The Umbrella Academy to X-Men. X-Men is also a series or of the novel. And the Academy is questioned does have a superficial similarities to Casa de Charles Xavier. But the premise for Gerald Way's comic wasn't derived from Stan Lee. It's a riff on Salman Rushdie's brain-bending magical realist masterpiece Midnight Children. I would have loved a show that made explicit use of Midnight Children. uh, it was reviewed by Amy Glenn. Amy Glenn was famous on Netflix reviewer, and in that reference, I supposed I will have to wait for Netflix adaptation of Midnight Children. It also has a hope by Amy Glenn. Then second thing is that the pilot sets up the Rusty SQ high concept right at the beginning. 43 babies are born simultaneously to women who haven't even been pregnant when they had woken up that morning. Integrated, all these babies will turn out to have unique supernatural abilities and they will be the subject of lifelong ominous interest from an abusive authority figure. And in Rushdie's novel, this premise is allegorical. The children are born in the hour of India's newborn independence, the time of partition, partition, and the shadowy peril is Indira Gandhi. In the Umbrella Academy, we open on a young girl at a public swimming pool in Soviet Russia. As a voiceover narration explains the outlandish situation until a reclusive billionaire magically appears to purchase the infant. In the whole story of an Umbrella Academy, the narration explains that of the 43 children born in this remarkable way, Sir Reginald Hargreaves gets his mitts on 7. It means that among those 43 children, they adopt only 7 children, which have special abilities as in our Midnight Children's uh, children children's. Then we are off to the races with the Umbrella Academy. Children going on hero missions while wearing fetching British style prep school uniforms and little eye masks. Then, if we talk about the narrator of Midnight Children, the digressive, oppositive, heavy voice is a character's voice. It earns the right to be what it is by intense focus on what makes narrating protagonist Salim Sinai who he is, and it sustains that focus for hundreds of pages. And because it is an allegory, it ties itself by definition to real events and times and places and people. It's not a move that pays off when you are inhabiting a world of abstractions, and that's essentially what the Umbrella Academy gives us. And it's why, in the final estimation, the series fails to deliver. Then again, the important question raised in everyone's mind that Netflix to adapt Salman Rushdie's Midnight Children. Netflix has ordered a new original series adapting Sir Salman Rushdie's magnum opus Midnight Children, the streamer announced. First published in 1981, the novel blends actual historical events and fictional narrative to tell the story of Salim Sinai. Midnight Children straddles multiple genres, including magical realism, and also surrealism, comedy, and tragedy, in an effort to reflect how a nation, particularly one as diverse as India, can't be encapsulated into one thing. Then, in the novel was awarded the Booker Prize in 1981 as well as the Best of the Booker Award twice. It's regarded as a watershed novel in post-colonial literature, with many of the Indian English books published in the decade after 1981 frequently dubbed post-Rushdie. Then series, the an academy, an Umbrella Academy, the series will be distributed internationally as the streaming giant hopes the adaptation will help Netflix gain around in the Indian market. The rich experience and talent of Indian creators combined with the global reach of Netflix have the potential for millions of more people around the world to rediscover this story. Said by Eric Burmack, a Netflix vice president of international originals in a statement. Then also one of the review by Salman Rushdie on his Midnight Children's publishing of on Netflix. He said that I am absolutely delighted that Midnight Children will have a new life on Netflix and greatly look forward to working with them to help create it. It also one notable review by Salman Rushdie on Netflix. Here is my citations, and thank you very much all.
Okay, so questions to Bhumika. You can stop presenting. Stop presenting. Yeah. Okay. Now and questions to.
Hello, Bhumika. My question is on which aspect Umbrella Academy is based on?
Please repeat the question, Chandni.
On which aspect Umbrella Academy is based on?
An Umbrella Academy based on one comic, which was published by Dark Horse.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes, Bhumika. My question is that is an umbrella academy is equal to midnight children, or do you find any difference?
Yes, not all points are same, but in both the stories, in our Midnight Children's novel, there were around 1,000 students were born at midnight, and in an Umbrella Academy, there were only 43 children were born, and they were adopted by Sir Reginald Hargreaves. Uh, Among them, only seven children, which whom have special abilities like supernatural powers. Thank you very much, all.